Sharon DiGiulio here with some free art lessons for you. Today we're going to be working with encaustic, and this is puddling colors. What you want to do is you want to start out with a primed board, on encaustic board, and put some colors on there. I have a few started here. I'm going to add some more. And this is just a great way to experiment with your colors and paints and what you have going on here. I'm just going to add some random colors. This kind of will get you in the mood to do some real painting, but it's a nice way to start your surface. I'm just going to put some paints on here. These are encaustic paints that I'm using. And then now I'm going to take my heat gun and I'm going to do two things. I'm going to seal these colors to the surface below, but then I'm also going to manipulate them by overheating them. So let me show you what I mean. Now normally when we do this, we just want to heat it up enough to a shine and then chase the shine. I'm going to do that so that I know all of my colors are melded to the surface below. So I'm going to start out with it, heating it and chasing the shine. And right now I just have it on low heat, or I have it on super high heat actually, but a low blow. So here we go. Now again, I am adhering this layer to the surface below. But now I'll show you, once I finish here, how you can manipulate it. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn it on high. And I'm going to hold it down and see how those colors just sort of push around. You can really make some beautiful things. Now go in and then get out and let it kind of cool back a little bit and see if that's what you like. You get these like paisley sort of things, paisley designs, and you can push this heat around. There are attachments too that go to this heat gun that you can put onto it, and it helps to steer your paints where you might want it to go. But I just like to push it around. You can also tilt your hand back and forth to manipulate the molten surface that you have going on. Now you can overdo this easily, and then you can also take it down to your primed surface, but I try and keep it a little bit controlled. Then you can just set that out, let it cool down a bit. You'll see it'll get cloudy first, and then as it cools over time, it will it'll actually clear up a bit. So let's go ahead and let that cool just a tad. I still see one more pool of molten encaustic paint. Let's let that cool. Now you see where I've kind of revealed these spaces over here, which is fine because you can always go back in and change it. Let's go ahead and add some color on the side here. Now right now I'm just sort of filling in these cracks and crevices. This is a great way to start your piece, because then you can always do more detailed painting on top of it. Go like this. All right, now I'm going to put a little bit more of this copper in to sort of share that shimmer. Just sort of splatter it on there. And again, I'm going to take my heat gun and I'm going to overheat it. Just lightly to start with. Then I'm just going to push it around. But see how it's kind of floating on the top there, that copper? I love that. And then you can just sort of, I can blast it. Woohoo! Really make some nice shimmery stuff. And then just let it ease on back. Tip it a little bit back and forth. And sort of have it puddle along the edge there. And there you go. There's a nice way to puddle your colors with a heat gun.